Oh, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel again. Thank y'all so much for coming over, man. Look, I got these two clips to show y'all that just like blew my mind. Blew my mind. Again, rest in peace to Angie Stone. Y'all know she had her going away service. I didn't watch all of it. Uh, I know there was a lot of people there that were singing and performing, but it was I don't know if you guys seen, but the Tyler Perry clip is going viral. We're here on the Tough News TV channel, uh, and he was talking about the service, and he's also talking about the um the truck driver. Allegedly they're saying that she was hit by the truck. The white lady who came out and spoke, and I said, okay, this truck has to have cameras, recording, because the guy was saying once you reach for your phone and do all these other things, that the truck will start to record you. And we were trying to figure out, how did the truck go from over here to over there? And if this story was true, what that one lady was saying about her helping Angie Stone, and her getting grazed by the truck and Angie Stone getting hit, allegedly. But want you guys to check this out. Again, you can watch the original video. I'll link it in the description. We ain't gonna waste no more time. Check this out.
All of that said, I want to talk to you guys about an interesting message that I received, and it came from a guy by the name of Jim. And the reason why I know his name is because we actually had a phone conversation right before I sat down to do this video. And so Jim is alleging that he knows the guy that ran into Angie's Sprinter van, but it's how he said it in the initial message, and he did repeat it when we talked on the phone. Now, he's one of those good old boys. You can tell in his voice. It doesn't mean that he's a bad person. He was very nice and cordial over the phone and things like that. But what I want to do is I want to take the time to read to you the message, right? But before we go there, I do want to say that the information I'm about to read to you is all alleged. I can't confirm or deny that this is actually true. So it says here, "Howdy, I used to work at the same trucking company as the fellow who ran into the Sprinter van that hit Miss Stone while she was being tended to on side of the road." Do you hear that, guys?
Now, that right there is key. He's going to talk about it, but that is key right there, because remember before they were saying they think she might have died in the van, something might have happened to her in there. There was his NDAs and all this stuff. Now you're seeing the truck, the guy is talking about this as if he's saying that she was alive, which would corroborate with the lady story about her being alive. All right.
He said that I used to work with the fella who ran into the Sprinter van that hit Miss Stone while she was being tended to on the side of the road. So basically he's saying that she was still alive after the initial wreckage when they ran offside the road and the Sprinter van flipped about 3 or 4 times. But anyway, let's move along. She was thrown a few yards due to impact. I don't think he's going to return to work, honestly. This thing has tormented him and he's not responding to the company's text or phone calls. My wife reached out to his wife to offer support after we learned he turned in the rig and left. My former boss says his explanation was that he came upon the wreck too fast to make an adjustment to dodge the wreck. As I look at the details that I have to my disposal, something just doesn't sound right about this.
I'm just trying to think where the cops at. You know what I mean? Where are the cops? If he's saying, if the guy is saying that's what happened, you know what I mean? If you know this dude, you know his name, has there been any news about this dude? Like, did the news talk about him? We're looking for this guy, this suspect, again, allegedly. But that's where I got confused at. That's why I wanted you guys to see this.
I'm surprised he hadn't been drinking because there is an extensive history of that. Well, I'm not acting as if I'm Perry Mason with the wherewithal to solve a case. Just thought I'd reach out this way because I sent an email to NC Tubb TV, but I didn't get a response. And the reason why he didn't get a response is because he spelt it incorrectly. You can actually see that. So that is what he sent me. I had a conversation with him over the phone. Like I said, this information is all alleged. You never know the intentions of some individuals,
Right.
But he does sound legit. Now, I do want to let you guys know I did press Buddy to get the truck driver's name. He elected not to drop his name. I understand. But the question moving forward is, will the Alabama Highway State Patrol release more details of this wreck? Will they release the description or the name of the truck driver who was involved in this? I highly doubt it, but I'm just hoping that one of the passengers that was traveling with Angie decides to go against the NDA that they all signed allegedly and basically just comes out and tells the truth. That is who we need to hear from to get exclusive information about details that will give us more insight and clarity to what happened as it pertains to this horrific wreck. But anyway, I'm gonna let this go right here. I want you guys to
Also, I wanted to show y'all the Tyler Perry clip. And again, what he's talking about is what I've been saying as far as like this is Angie Stone, y'all. This is Angie Stone. And you know what they say about the NDAs, they don't work if there's a crime committed here. I just find it very odd and strange that she has this service and there are people who could possibly know the real story of what happened. Like, if I'm her family, her friends, all this, I'm like, yo, nah, like, what the hell is going on? It's like you have her service and now you just supposed to forget about the situation. If it was anybody close to me that I knew and loved, like, come on, man, I would want this people to do the same thing for me, man. Like, if there's any type of like something just seems off, investigate. Now I'm gonna play this Tyler clip again. Shout out to Tough News TV for the vid, man, because I feel just like him, man. It's like you just can't let this go away.
Think that this woman was in the business.
Angie's situation as it pertains to the record labels manipulating her out of millions upon millions of dollars and never paying her what she was actually worth. And Tyler didn't mince his words at all. He just came out flat out, asked the question and said, where's her money?
But to think that this woman was in the business for all of these years, and there's a difference between performing because you want to and performing because you have to. All of those years, all of those songs, all of that money that was owed to her, where is it?
And that would be a direct shot at Clive Davis and Universal Music Group. And Clive Davis had the unmitigated gall to actually send a message to be read at Angie's memorial service.
No.
And I'm thinking to myself, you don't need to be sending any messages. You're the same dude that elected to continue to party when Whitney Houston passed away in that hotel. You were like, hey, the show must go on. So if anything, you need to be sending a check to Angie's kids and grandkids so that they can
That's big facts. That's big facts. So they can
enjoy their generational wealth that their mother actually built. Angie's grandkids deserves to utilize that money that their grandmother actually built.
And that's what people be talking about, man. Like, that's why it's important to like own your rights, the generational wealth, so your legacy can live. It's like you work so hard to provide for your family. A lot of times these singers, rappers, whoever it may be, they come from nothing. They come from nothing and they try to build. And like, a lot of people make so much money off their name. And guess what? Watch how much money they gonna make now that she's gone. You know what I mean? That's what they always talk about, how record labels make more money when you're gone. I'm actually shocked. Like, that was huge, big, that Tyler Perry said that. That is like, shout out to him for that. Shout out to him, because you talk about a service and people just trying to kind of like reminiscing on the good times and remembering all this. Like, yeah, where is the damn money? And they bring up Clive Davis' name, and he's sending. It's like, come on, man, come on, like, man, I just feel like um I just felt like it's just very odd, strange, and weird. And again, I'm just, it's just shocking to hear Tyler Perry say that, because it'd be a lot of stuff that be said about him. That's why I was like, shout out to him, because I don't know if they gonna come after him now saying that. And if you know, you know. But again, appreciate you guys coming over and watching, man. I'm still going to try to stay tuned to see if something's going to come out with this truck driver. Because there's no way, if this story is true, that this dude just got away with that. Ain't no way. He just disappeared, just vanished. Hell no. All right. Peace out.